Hmm. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Why are you being all weird? There we go. I am normal now. Looks like my microphone is working. All right. Get all the shares out. Hey, Sam. How are you doing, man? Cheryl. How we all doing? Peplin. Uncle Smiley's. Doony Loon. Mike. MNC Mike. Katie and Jake. I'm looking for some stuffs. I really don't have anything to go over tonight. Do have some new fry. Got golden white clouds and longfin cherry barbs. I still have to go through the what are they called? The rosy barb tank and see if there's any fry in there. I suspect that there will be though. They usually do. I hope he's doing okay, Mike. Tell him he's welcome to come around whenever he wants to. Tell Foxy thank you, Brian. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for that. Where's our little Henry at? He's been slacking tonight. That's not what I'm looking for. That is only part of what I'm looking for. So that box is the new 3D printer. There we go. I have to build racking because it will not fit where the old 3D printer was. So it's going to go in the center aisle for sure. Just too big. But I've got more stickers in. This is the original coloration. It's a little bit different. The original one was actually a photo of the hat that Shady sent me. There's a photo of the logo on that. And then I also made the black and white one. And I picked up a bunch of these guys. So I'm gonna send stickers out again, and on the stickers, these guys for sure. I don't think I'll do these ones, but these stickers I'm gonna stick or number them with your membership number, I guess you'd say. At least at the time that I make them. So like, Amisa is the first member, then Brian, then Foxy. So it'd be a number 1, and so on. And a regular one too, just in case you don't want that on there. So I'm sure he's got a long road ahead of him. Like, it's good to hear that he's doing good though. High lurking RJ. All the Quay are doing good. We could use a glass cleaner and yeah, there should be one on hers. Tell her to rotate it because the silver light and it's got a silver backing. It makes it or that silver pen marker or whatever. It might be hard to see on some angles, but it should be on there. I'm pretty positive it was. If not, I will rectify that. Katie and Jake. And that's Katie. Hey, Fishworks. How you doing, man? Yeah, like I said, I really don't have any plans for tonight. Funk wore me out a little bit, I guess you'd say. And during this week, I intend to build the rack, start staining it, and hopefully have the printer on it. Hit like one of the 40s on the bottom. Probably start getting that set up. No, there's 2 blank ones, and there's 2 with numbers on them. At least that's how it should be. I'm really confident I didn't accidentally send yours with Shane. Like 90%-ish. Pretty sure. Fairly confident. Hey, George. Johnny. How's it going, man? The gifted memberships I got last time I went live kind of messed up my algorithm a little bit for how I was going to do it, but yeah. If you need stickers, email me. Put stickers in the description or whatever, so that way it stands out. And I'll get some stickers out to you. You have 3 blank ones, then Shane does have it. Because I know I wrote on it. We're going to have to beat up Shane and take it away from him. Hey, Nick. So there was a glitch in YouTube with the membership stuff. I think I got it all squared away now. Pretty sure. Thank you, Johnny. Um, the whatchamacallit, the AdSense thing apparently was not done right. What they didn't tell me that it wasn't done right until they suspended me. I'll have you distract Mamie. And I'll have Brian hold Shane, and we'll get it from him. You should have told us that in the funk stream there, Mike. What am I looking for here? Yeah, it looks like I turned everything back on, so we should be okay. I'll have to look into this setting up a YouTube store thing later, because I don't know anything about it. Hey, Craig. Oh, we got something that I don't have up yet, I don't think.
You suck. 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 You
Hey,
suck.
Lance. I think that's pretty much it. Whatchamacallit was all screwed up. Got new stickers. I'm gonna start mailing those out here shortly. Went to a barbecue at Foxy and Peplin's with my wife, Shane, Maymay, and of course, Brian and Foxy, and Lily. Yeah, I really got nothing this week. Oh no, I do. I've got new Achilles. I've got some barbs in quarantine. Here are the checker barbs. Yes and no. Uh, Kinda. It's a concoction of my own per se, though. Not necessarily Wallstead or Father Fish or nothing. It's my own mixture of dirt. I don't know about that, man. All right. So emails there. Need your address, name, channel name would be good. Hey Ben. What else? In the description, just put stickers. It'll make it stand out. Hey Brandon. So did you get that 2-liter deuce all taken care of there? There's definitely a leg. Yeah, we got we've got Zen. What the hell is Zen pupfish. Type of killie. Mexicali used to have them. I can't remember their other name. But I found somebody on eBay that was selling them, so I ordered them and came in good. Yeah, right. I do too. He is definitely fun to mess with. There are some people that it is very fun to troll. And Funk is definitely one of them. Yeah, I think that's about it. I need to move some barbs around, some tetras, and see what happens on their tanks. Still got to finish extending that rack so I can put another 10 up there. Extend that rack so I can put another 10 up there. Move the coolies, move those killies to the other side. Bring the other pistols over here. And that one. What do I need? The empty tank and the coolie tank. I think are both going to be 2 more ram tanks, or possibly 1 ram tank and 1 more pistol tank. E. I know I've got an email from Amisa, and I've got that's okay. You guys get some sleep there, Katie. Where's he going? Yeah, I'm a little bit off tonight and sleepy too, so might not be my normal 2-hour stream. It'll probably be just an hour. And then I'm getting some fry and the clown killies. So I got a couple people I want to get those out too. Once I know for sure I have enough to keep the colony going. The Rams I have are German blue, gold, black, electric blue. The line of German blue that I have are high gold. So they've got more orange and yellow in the head. Yeah, Outcast, how's it going? Really pretty when they want to be. And the pistos are the red flame, blue flame, Inca 50. How's it going, RJ? Yeah, I kind of started scheduling myself. I'm gonna have to maybe chat with Mike and Funk, see if we can adjust our schedules a little bit. That way we can kind of play off of each other instead of overlapping. Yeah, I'm bad at keeping track of stuff. I got a whatchamacallit board, dry erase board, and now I've got some paint markers, so I'm gonna try to maybe pay a little bit more attention to the some of the hatch dates at least. On the egg scatterers, that's gonna be an approximation, like the month, maybe. Yeah, they've been keeping them for a long time, but they've been keeping koi and goldfish longer. And if you get into like the Native Americans, they were keeping fish for quite a while too. All right, and maybe I'll just move myself a little bit later so I don't overrun Funk. I'll just chat with him a little bit and see if he's gonna have a hard end time or not. Um, I'll probably schedule myself regard or at as of a hard time anyway. Because if we're going at 7 on your channel, and then about 8, and Funk fires up, and if Funk ends at around 9, I can still do like at that normal 2 hours that I usually do, and be done by 11. And if I'm overly tired, I can always end at 10. I'll just have to make sure that I start incorporating my feeding schedule, I think, into the stream, because then I'll be able to get more stuff done. Nah, Mike, I don't want to mess yours up too much, because realistically, he only goes like a half an hour into yours, so I think I'll be just fine. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Ty. So I'm not exactly a fish tuber. I'm my hobbies thing. So there is fish room stuff, but there's also fishing. So yeah, I didn't murder them all, Mike. Just the ones that were in a tank that ate the baby angels. Everybody else is still pretty much in their tanks. The ones that were in with like my egg scatterers, when I catch the parents out, I catch the shrimp with them, and then I just relocate them. So I'm okay with the shrimp being with the cories and um, live bears, like the guppies and the platies and that kind of stuff. But I do not want them in my egg scattering tanks. And I have not nuked any of these tanks yet to get rid of the planaria or the scuds. So I am still losing some to those. I'm sure of that, but it is what it is. All right, that's great, Mike. Because that'll give me some rest time too for getting ready for mine. I know that half hour was kind of rough sometimes. Yeah, I know. I've got a couple of lines that are really pretty. And then my lines of the how are they called? The no. Mm, Malawi. There's some pretty strong oranges, or yeah, some pretty strong orange look, blue and red. It's not solid, but it is a good tint. Um, are they a breeding pair or just a single fish? That makes a big difference. If they're a breeding pair, they don't even get along with each other. Once they have dropped their eggs and stuff, the father starts to protect the eggs. Female wants to eat them so she can make more. Occasionally, you get really lucky and you get a pair that works well together. That is not common. At least not in my experience. 2 males, they should be okay, especially if you're on them a little bit cooler than optimal. As long as it don't fit in the mouth, man, it should be fine. Yeah, and white clouds are smaller fish, so I mean, realistically, as long as it's not in their mouth, you should be okay. And it's a halfway intelligent fish. I don't know that I would go with guppies, heads, just because they get the long flowy fins and everything wants to pick on a long flowy fin, even other guppies. They can survive for a while out of water. I've been catching them and feeding them to my baby turtles. And I don't necessarily want to eliminate scuds from the fish room, but I don't want them in some tanks. And the tanks that I don't want them in, I do not want anything in. No scuds, no planaria, no shrimp. Um, yeah, Daniels would work good too. It kind of depends on how you're keeping the fish, because they are a like a semi-temperate water fish, so they can handle cooler temps. Hey, Mel. If you're running no heater, because you really probably don't need one. If you stick with like white clouds, a couple of the cooler water species of cories, bristlenose, probably most Danios. Quite a few of the barbs. Hey, Sony. Um, Realistically, then should be okay. Really, Mike? I just know Dovai is an evil fish. Like, best done with maybe fryer grease, cracker crumb breading. I did forget to bring in a fresh soda too. When took a quick break with when Funk finished up. I was tighter on time than I thought. And I attempted to schedule this through Streamlabs for another test to see what happened. It got all jacked up or if it worked out right. Well, MSC's mic too, but yeah. And I'm really confident there's a few other mics in here. They're just keeping it to themselves. Yeah. If he plays nice, that's one thing, but if he's a asshat that tries to break the damn tank, lemon butter, seasoning, salt and pepper, spread the butter on the aluminum foil, wrap it up, throw them in the oven for maybe 10 minutes. Tasty fish. You ate it on the wrong stream? What do you mean? Did it duplicate again? Are you screwing with me? Oh, yeah, look at that. Son of a bitch. Which one of my live is? Same name. There. All more gooder, it's gone. Now, if you guys notice that, let me know right away so we can fix it. The interface on Streamlabs doesn't always go the greatest for me, which is unfortunate, but what are you going to do? That's good to hear, Mel. And if you guys don't let me know, then I won't know until after that everything's done. What we got going on new? Yeah, really nothing. Oh, the 3D printer, once I get that up, I am going to do the initial setup stuff on it and start trying to finish off the things that I was not happy with on the giveaway prints from originally. So I can get that taken care of and buttoned up, shipped out, and get prepared for the next one, because we are getting really close to 1,000 subs. It's coming faster than I want it to, kind of. It's good, but it sucks, because I am not ready. I'm definitely not going to do anything until after I get all cleared up with the other giveaway stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'd seen those two. I had the blue glares, hey Henry, and they did not do well for me. I don't have enough empty tanks for them, realistically, because you have to separate out the males and the females. I have not tried Clarity. So I don't want the cleanest of clean tanks, because the white that you see in most of my tanks is Infusoria, so I harvest it to feed the fry. Without it, I cannot keep fry alive. Just I work too much. I can't keep up with the feedings if I don't have some kind of live food going in there. But yeah, I consider doing the was it the dwarf red glares? I think it is, or mini red glares or something along those lines. Hey, sunfish. We are gonna fry up a doughboy, damn it. Find out how good it tastes. Sorry, Craig. And congrats on the new tank. Um, yeah. But yeah, the Infusoria really saves me. Paramecium's nice too, but it's up and down for me. I'm trying them in a bigger container this time because I tend to crash them. Mostly because I probably don't feed enough, but it was a long day, Henry. Long day. Definitely a long day. Yeah, I would think so. I'm not sure how people, well, I guess when you live there, it's a little different because it's what you grew up with. Um, so I mean, people eat bullhead here, and I don't eat it. Hey, George, it's good to see you. I missed your stream the other day. Um, I don't remember whose stream I was on when I noticed that you finished up as I got out of their stream. And is Lumi in here? Some new killies. And my sinuses are draining like mad. Should be able to hear me. It's about the same except for when I mute it to cough, because yeah, my sinus is draining like freaking mad. Welcome in, Lumi. My black rooms are mostly black. They've got a reddish tint to them. Um, I don't think I have a good source for Shabumkin per se. What state are you in? And I need to get something to drink for sure. I would do the red. It depends on your goal. Personally, I do sand usually. Um, Sony, what state are you in? Hey, Eds. I know that there's a breeder out of Illinois that has really nice pumpkins. Um, I've got his connection on Facebook. I do plan on going to see him hopefully at the next Quad City swap. And we do know a few people in Georgia within the fish fam. Yep, and that's true, Lomi. So if you want to do it, I'd go probably with the red. And it depends on if you want to be able to see them easier or not. Hey, I see ya. You have a good night, I see ya. And thanks for stopping in. One of the people that lives in Georgia is a very avid sausage fish keeper. Which Adam? I only know a couple Adams, really. At least that I can think of. Did you have a picture posted on Discord, Sarah, or? Lumi, is it your fish or Sarah's? Yeah, I'm working on it, Ben. Um, it's gonna be a couple years here, I think, before Stubbs hits stateside again. When he does, I'm gonna try to get him to bring me some of his pumpkins across the border and then ship them out. Try. I don't know how that's gonna go, but all right. If you're interested, this is the link for my Discord page. Not mandatory, but and yeah, it gets a little off color occasionally. Very adultish. Yeah. Where the hell did it drop you at? Yeah, no, for sure, Ben. And then if I can only get like a pair or whatever, then I will try to at least get them spawned out. And then start spreading them out on the US side. That's the goal. If I have to, I'll drive up to freaking Canada and get them, but I'm not ready to do that yet. I know that I can go up there and bring them back with me. Um, but that's I think it's like a 16-ish hour drive one way, so I have too much going on right now to be able to dedicate that time to a Canada trip. Yeah, it mostly stays within reason, but no, not you and me. Just in general. Um, but yeah, you're welcome to join. Interact or don't. That's kind of a personal preference. If you have questions, ask. Try to answer it, but it's going to be based off experience, uh, not necessarily off the book. And there's a lot of goldfish and koi stuff. I don't think you need to be challenged here. It is 10:48 here, so you're an hour ahead. I think so, Ben. Thought you were out west. No, he's over by me. I think he's like a little bit north of like the New York area. Because when he comes across the border, I think he vacations in like Maine or New York. Because he's south of me. Yeah, he's Ontario. I think he's over by Toronto. I'm pretty sure of that. Okay. I will forget that, Mike. I am in Wisconsin. Northern Wisconsin. Hey, Gabriel. I'm pretty sure, Ben, you've got an email off to me or two, right? For a sticker. And then I know Mike does. I don't think Henry ever emailed me. I would prefer to gather up some shrimp for you, Mike, and send it all at the same time. You're in Plainfield Fishworks? Okay. Where are you at right now? Or what state? Yeah, that's fine, Henry. It's just easier for me to lose it if it's in a Discord message. Because I may have done that to a couple people. Possibly. Not necessarily Discord, but just messages in general. Yeah, I can imagine, Mike. Mine tend to do the same. It depends on the tank, though. Some of them stay nice and level, and some of them are just nuts. They just keep on coming. Yeah, that sounds about right, Mike. Uh, I also haven't seen it in person, so it's very possible that it's worth that. That's good, Gabriel. Have you been putting out any videos lately, Gabriel, or no? I don't think I've gotten a notification for you for a while. I know Mike's got a new one that I haven't seen yet today. I remember seeing the notification for it, though. Hey, Drunken Chef. I appreciate it. Okay. I should be caught up with you then, I think. Yeah, I hate it. I usually just use it as powder for fry. I have bad luck with Rapashi. I know a lot of people swear by it and have really good luck, but it doesn't work out for me. Yes, kinda. I'm waiting on some T-bars from um waiting on some T-bars from damn it, Bob and Chelsea. Steam Pots. And then Amisa's growing out some Geo Vegas. Been eyeing some eggs for um some more killies. I don't remember which killie it is though. Very pretty killie. It is an African killie. I remember that part. I was also looking at some South American killies. I have to watch Tank Space though, so I'm gonna hold off for a little bit before I order either of them. And kind of, yeah, go from there. Realistically, I shouldn't be adding any fish because as I pull fish out of the tanks, I got to go into a larger tank. That way the eggs can hatch because I just do let them spawn and pull them. I don't think I'm in all chat. I am not. I am in top, unfortunately. So I apologize if I missed something. Yell it at me again. And Fish Easy, if you're lurking out there, we should chat at some point here about possible stream time on a Sunday. Bugger. Hey, Duke City. Hey, how's it going, Jim? Not a whole lot going on tonight. Kind of out of it a little bit. Definitely need to start getting some more sleep. Hey, Essie. Yeah, have a good night, man. Hello, Michael. There. Right now I've got all kinds of supplies all over the damn fish room. Got wood for shelving. Or not for shelving, for stands. 3D printer half unboxed. Really need to get that set up and going. Oh, nice, Michael. I want to design something for that, but I don't have any Synodontis to test it on. So once I figure out shipping over the border, might make something and ship it to you to test on your Synodontis. Because I don't know anybody in the States that's working with them right now. I'm sure that there are people, but I'm just not aware of who they are. But I've got a form of an automatic egg collection design in my head. I haven't started playing with it yet, but I got an idea for it. Yeah, I got a new printer. It's the Creality K2 Plus. It'll be a multicolored printer too, so I don't know if I'm going to necessarily use it for the multicolor, but I need it, or I don't need it. I need a better quality printer that prints faster. That's why I got it. The other one I keep breaking. It just printed too much on it already and wore it out. So, yeah. What do you do? Um, but at some point in time here, I need to start using it to pay for itself, because that one was damn expensive. Like, ridiculous. At least for it to not be a business. Yeah, sorry about that, Gabriel. Yeah, I don't know about that, Mike. Oh, sorry there, Jim. I will try to entertain you for a little bit or keep your mind off of it, but I got about an hour in me and I got to get my butt in bed because sleep has been a problem for me for a while now. And I need to fix that. If I don't, I won't be able to keep doing this. Once I start getting my other stand set up here, I think I'm going to try to line it out so I can do the final night feeding on camera. So I'll take my pedestal thingy and bring it around from tank to tank or leave it in front of a fry tank or something along those lines. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Mike. Yeah, personally, if I did the cement one, I'd probably finish it in a stucco. Or a stamp. Thanks, Craig. Thanks, Mike. I think so too, but I don't know if he can pull it off or not. So I'd have to watch how they, or the process that they use again. Maybe it's doable. If you're still lurking out there, Michael, I'm also going to work on a design for one of those um, passive brine shrimp trays. But bigger. Good night, Ed. Thanks for stopping in, man. Good night, Mike. Appreciate it. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that as well. And for that, we have our lovely little Willow, courtesy of Branton.
You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck.
Willow is awesome.
You suck.
So, for those of you that aren't aware, Branton Lightcap, now Bare Bottom Branton, when he did his giveaway stream for it was 500 subs, Willow said you suck to everybody that won, or as their name came off the wheel. Stephen P was kind enough to make me a recording of it. And Willow's just an awesome kid. Which is very strange coming out of Branton. So she must have got it from her mom. Poor Brandon. He's probably already passed out too. Alright, so if all goes well, next week I'll hopefully be set up a little bit different. Be more prepared. Streaming with Funk tonight kinda definitely threw me off my game. But I think I'm gonna rearrange my schedule a little bit and bump it back to be a 9 o'clock start time Central. Hopefully that'll accommodate for us to get a nice roll on Sunday streams. Currently that'd be from MNC to Funk to me. Currently. We'll see if we can extend that a little bit. And for everybody that is a member or has gifted memberships, I do greatly appreciate it. It's definitely not mandatory by any means. And for anybody that wants a channel sticker, email me. Unless you have a different connection for me. Those skunk quarries really look like they want to spawn. No. Yeah, those are the skunks. That's not the bandits. The bandits are on the other side. Hey Nathan, how's it going? Willow? Yeah. Yeah, she's a good kid. Has a lot of potential. As long as she don't take after her pops. And she's screwed. It's kind of funny looking. Thanks for stopping in, Mike. Appreciate it. Have a good night, sir. Good night, sir. And for anybody that is not aware, Fish Easy is an awesome breeder. He has great information to offer. He has a lot of videos and streams, so if you're looking for some information, hit him up. My sinuses are killing me. Damn drainage. Good night, Gabriel. That is funny. Brenton, I'm not very familiar with. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I was subbed to him already, so I knew of him. But I don't think he's active in the community. Yeah, that's unfortunate, Sonny. Have a good night. Yes, you just still work with Aqua Malik. Hey, Stephen P. Thanks for lurking. Aqua Malik isn't super active anymore. He does have good information too. No matter what, whatever information you get from somebody that's breeding or just plain recommending ways to keep fish, don't take it as like written in stone. Use it as an option to add to your arsenal. there might be something slightly different with your water that makes things not work that somebody else might do. Which is why I hate people giving things as like hard facts. So there are things that change. Just the overall interactions of things. Kind of like I had a gusper that, or an Oscar that wouldn't eat guppies. It would protect them for whatever weird reason. That was a long time ago, but doesn't change the fact that it happened. Now, does that mean that every Oscar would be that good with guppies? Yeah, absolutely not. I wouldn't even recommend trying it. The guppies were intended to be its food. But it befriended them instead. Right, Sarah? You definitely did good with angels, and that's how I got a lot of my refresher information from Aqua Malik and Fish Easy. Because I didn't get back into breeding until like the beginning of COVID. That's when all the tanks went to, or started going up pretty quickly. Right, Gabriel? Just do a video saying that the only tank mate for a guppy is an Oscar. I can say that. And if any fish will do is lurking out there, he probably doesn't appreciate that or agree with me, though. Oh, nice, Henry. That should be a good pair for you to start off with. Or I'm not sorry, Nathan. Damn it, it's late. I'm tired. Yeah, that's good information. Also, I agree. There are a lot of good informative streams out there. And there's some BS streams out there as well. And for new people, it's very hard to discern that. And if somebody's giving bogus information, there's a whole lot of people on the stream or that viewed the video and they have a lot of subs. I'm mistake it for extremely solid information, and it might not be. It might be an option for an experienced person. Or it could just be straight up BS. But numbers speak to the masses. I am away from chat, so I'll be back in a bit. I need to scope that tank out too, see if there's any fry in it. Did I skip you guys? Goal is intending to have this damn 3D printer up this week before the weekend. That way I can have my paths back, damn it. So the black Rams that I got from Quad City. It's kind of a black blue. But it really looks like he's going to grow up to be a longfin. At least one of the two. Which would be sweet. And currently it looks to be a male. My electric blues from the Quad City are also longfins. One of them has a jacked up dorsal. So I have to figure out if that's genetic or damage at some point here. I can't steal like that. Hey, Mark. How's it going, sir? I agree, Lumi. They need birth control for sure. Hey, Joan. Depends on the fish, if you ask her. Yeah, and the fish. For the feeder. That is also possible, Ryan. Alright. Can of food. So the checkerboard barbs look to be doing good. You see Achilles swimming earlier. They're still very shy. They look to be doing good too. The color pattern on these guys, they really remind me of like a white crappie or a black crappie. It's pretty cool. And their shape as well. And one more tank. These guys are gluttons. Taking at least over the koi and the goldfish, though. All right, I'll be right back. Yeah, I've been holding it for way too long. Hey, Dave's welcome in, man. We've probably been lurking for a while too. All right, I want to step out of the fish room. I have my phone in the microphone with me though, so I'll be able to chat with you yet. Need to get the brine eggs choked on a quick smoke. Hopefully, stop that sinus drainage. It'll give you guys a good view of my current mess that's going on in there. All right. Hope all's going well for you, Dave. So you've been canceling some of your streams lately. Yeah, absolutely, Sony. So I've been thinking about building a tank, a 20 by 20 cube. So I'm gonna have to put the 3D printer in that center row. It's about 20 by 20, give or take a little bit. Eventually I want to have two of them. I'll have to figure out if I can do those two with the filament holders side by side and still fit a 20 by 20 on the end, or if that won't work. I don't think it'll work. I'll figure it out. But I would like to kind of do a 20 by 20 cube at the computer end of the fish room on the rack. That way, when I'm not standing in front of it, there's at least a cube tank to look at instead of the 3D printer. But I also want to leave some space on that rack for fill-in orders, that kind of stuff. Storage, sitting. Yeah, so is mine, man. My whole fish room's trashed right now. I got boards laying on the floor for building that next fish rack. Yeah, just crazy. Sorry, June. Yeah, if I do it, I'll record it. I really got to decide what I want to do. Because the tank that is on the right side of the screen, or that racks of tanks, I've been considering taking the tens off the bottom. Building a sump. And drilling all those tanks and running them into the sump. Specifically for breeding and getting all the hormones to mix. If I do that, then all my rams and the pistos got to come off of that side, because it'll have to be egg scatterers on the one that's closest to the computer or camera, and then Corey's on the one that's back a little further. And I want to use the other Corey's spawning to trigger the other Corey's. Hey Dubs, thanks for coming. Sounds good, Dave's. That's kind of where the fish room's at right now. Got some fry, get some new fish, new 3D printer. Really gotta get that rack in the middle so I can get it up. Now when I get that up, I think I'm gonna take down the old one, either put it next to this one, or just put it in storage for the time being until I'm ready to look at it again because I'm a little bit pissed at it. But and then in that corner, I'm gonna finish it off the same as the top row, and I think I can get 2 more 20 highs on that top row then. And below that will either be some of the 10s I'm deleting from the left side, or some of the 5s that I'll have left over. So tank quantities are going to change. They might go down a little bit. I'm not sure yet. Gallon wise, it'll probably stay the same. Just the volume will be slightly different. That is definitely Brandon's jam. Originally, I did plan on having a mini fridge in there, but that is not going to happen. Eventually, there's going to be an enclosed porch addition off the back near the fish room, and that's going to be where the 3D printers go. But that's, I don't know how far down the road, so I cannot incorporate that just yet, because I think the 3D printers and maybe the paint booth will probably go in there. And then the fish room will be a pure fish room at that point, instead of a multi-room. Tortoises will stay though, and the turtles too. It's possible that that 20 by 20 might become a turtle tank. Maybe. We'll see. RJ, the ones that I had, I didn't see for like 6 months, but they were still in there making babies. I would prefer to not have a dedicated fish room, Henry, or Nathan. I'd rather have a dedicated fish house. But I'm really confident Joe would prefer for me to not have a dedicated fish house. At least not at this point. No, you don't have to have a light on 24/7. Realistically, you only need to have a light on them when you're getting ready to harvest them. Like, I take my air out and I put a light on, and usually I have a smoke, and then I go feed them. But I try to give them about, let's say, 10 minutes of standing time. If I have to give them more than 10 minutes, I put the air back on them, and then I start over again. Because if you don't, you're going to have dead brine shrimp. Think about 20 minutes, and they're all suffocated, pretty much. There's still a few stragglers that are living, but the vast majority of them are croaked. There is a really good brine shrimp hatchery for smaller fish rooms that only occasionally feed, or not occasionally, they feed daily, but it's more, they have very few fish to feed because you can continuously harvest off of it. Fish Easy did a stream on it, and I think he might have done a video on it as well. But it's kind of a passive way, and you never get any eggs in it. But I do want to design a bigger version of it. Something that might possibly work for a fish room. We'll see. Yeah, I can feel you, Mark. I know there's quite a few guys that have a lot more time with money than I had. But about the last 5 years was, it was good until it wasn't. Well, it depends on why you're using the light, though. Because if you're using the light for a heat source, then yeah, you want to keep it on 24/7. But if you don't need to, don't. Like my fish room lights stay on 24/7. Not at the brightness that they are right now. They're at the dimmest setting for most of the time. I just turn up the outer row around this time of night for feeding. Because you can see that the tanks are getting pretty dark right now. And at 12 o'clock, the vast majority of them will be all the way off. Which I need to kick that back 1 hour. I'd like to have them off by 11. I might have the turn on light or time go on an hour earlier though, so I can have more time for dealing with Fry in the morning. My sleep schedule's got to change a lot. Like a lot. It didn't work. Must not have the seal on tight. Yeah, I tried to reach out to people and I found out I was able to reach out to some, but not all. Gotta start that over. Left the drain thing open. Did not work out. And she definitely was her mark. And she's going to be strongly missed by this community. Between you and her, both of you guys helped let me see some of the channels a little bit differently. In a good way. Which I think was good for everybody. Yeah, you don't have to worry about using a heater on your Brian and Henry. Or Nathan. I don't know why I keep calling you Henry. I know you're not Henry. That's the wrong baster, damn it. Yeah, it definitely was. I am happy that I got to know her for the time that I did. I'm happy that she made it longer than she initially told me she was going to. That did mean that I got to spend more time with her. Which is very selfish, but it is the truth. There's a few of us that say hi to everybody in basically every stream. I've been reducing that just because I'm tired lately. So I'm a little bit more crabby than I should be. But it has helped keep people in the community. And it does annoy some people. But the few that it bothers, it doesn't bother to the point that they leave the community. So annoying a few for the better of the community is worth it in my book. And that's understandable to me. There's a lot of people that are super busy, and it's not expected of everybody. But the few that can do it, it does help welcome newer people that aren't necessarily part of any particular clique, because they're just finding their way. Pretty confident I've seen frying here the other day. So back off the baby brain shrimp in this one for a little bit. Don't wanna feed things I'm not intending to. Looks like there's a good amount of detritus worms in it. Not planaria, which is really good. Yeah, I've got a little bit of that feeling there, Stephen P. It's not me though. It's just the tired coming out. Most minds don't appreciate flashlights. Yeah, they might one day there, Ryan. Yeah, you're a good person to me. Yeah. This box makes a really good mouse pad for the time being, at least. Until I build a computer holster. We are coming up on the end. It's a very good stream. Kind of slow. I might have been a little bit extra boring for some stuff, but Yeah. A lot of long weeks. I'm tired. The van is running again if people didn't see the short. So next Sunday should be a daytime fishing stream. Um, Possibly Saturday. We'll see how it goes. Jill is really ready to get out fishing, so we might do both Saturday and Sunday next weekend. We might do Saturday and not Sunday because apparently next Sunday is Father's Day. I thought it was this weekend, so I told my dad Happy Father's Day today. We'll see. If the kids don't make me do something for food, then we'll probably be out fishing, which I'd rather just go fishing. Make them all sit in a canoe or something. If they want to spend the day, they can spend it fishing. In the center of the room, 6 foot. It's going to be a 20-inch wide center going behind me here. And it'll be 240 breeders long. So there'll still be plenty of room to work. Hey, Jesse, we're just getting finished up here. The 3D printer is going to go, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out if it's going to come at this end or if it's going to go at the other end. But and for sure there's going to be a workstation at this end though. So at least half of the 40 rack I intend to utilize for me to be able to sit. Maybe. I probably won't be able to sit on it either. I might do a like a fold down seat. Because it is going to be 44 inches tall to the top of it. So that might be a little bit too much. I will play with it once I actually build the first rack though and figure it out. Hey George, we're just getting ready to cut out. That's pretty much it. See if anybody that wants stickers, email me. And put stickers in the comment thingy, the subject head thing. And I do have new stickers. Black and white version now, as well as the color one. The color one is not exactly the same as my first one. But yeah, email me if you want a sticker, and even if you've already gotten one, if you'd like to get the gray one or something, just email me and I'll get it out to you. If you remember, definitely email me because I do got a sticker for you too. So yeah, and I'm gonna see if I can't figure out a way to get stuff overseas at a reasonable rate, so that way I can send some to Mark and Craig and Debs and Andrew, Mal, Arnold, Donna. And I'm sure there's quite a few more friends that we have over there too that I'm not sure where their address is. Yes, Henry, I know you will. But for the vast majority of you guys, if you email me, it just makes it easier because then I can see sticker and I don't miss you on accident. Total accident if I do. And my sincere apology. But thanks for the stream, everybody. It was a good stream, I think, at least. We'll see you in the streams tomorrow somewhere, more than likely. So we're all addicted to YouTube. Bye-bye.